Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to the Flying Southerner channel. Today we are having a look at ETCS in Train Sim World. But, Flying Southerner, I hear you ask, what route in TSW has ETCS? And I'm like, oh, let me show you. So the route we're going to play is this one, Lurzern Sursee. Timetable, we're going to take the RABe 23. And we are going to do a Luzern Sursee service, 31 minutes, and this train actually is equipped with the ETCS system. So we can have a look at the ETCS and see how it's implemented in Train Sim World. So let's go, and we'll get loading in. Okay, so let's get this train set up. This is when I need to try and remember how I do it. So, peon, pantographs up, reverses in neutral. Good. Turn on ETCS. Just wait for the system to boot. And then we will then pop it into forward. All systems coming alive, and we will open up the doors. Yeah, so I figured this route kind of like an S-Bahn service. So on this route, we are starting here at Luzern, and we're calling Emmenbrook, Gazog. Oh, game's having a moment. There we go. Emmenbrook, Gazog, Waffenberg, Stepak Nurix, Notwill, Oberkirch, and Sursee. And I probably butchered most of those pronunciations. So, right. Let's go. Right, close the doors. We are good to go. Do wait for a signal. So, yeah, there we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to release the train braking system. And for some odd reason, we don't have the signal. We don't have the path. Do we have a path? We have a path. I'm guessing something's on our path right now. We'll give it a second. Now, let me contact the signal. Then I wait for signal to change. Okay, we will wait for the signal to change. As you can see, we do have voltage and all that fun stuff. Aircons are on. There we go. Obviously got the ETCS system, which is very nice. Yeah, gonna give me a signal, game? Right, deny, wait for signal to change. There we go. So, we'll await the signal to change and then we will go. Alright, so give you a quick tour around this cab as well. Obviously, you've got your PIS system, pretty much as you would expect. Then down here, GSMR, non-functional, but we can obviously contact the signal using the handset. Obviously, status indicators, door stuff, dimmers, train brake, whatever that's for, wipers, obviously your driver machine interface, like in the SimRail video. Got your resource, that's like cruise control, obviously master key, throttle, forward, horn, and there's your TMS. Doesn't need to do anything, and we are now clear to go. So let's release the brakes, and we'll go. Yes, let's go as we leave platform number 4 here at Lurzern. See, still green signals here, so we'll proceed on. As you see, ETCS has now kicked in. So let's increase you to to our speed limit of 80 kilometers an hour. Yes, I also haven't been on this route in a very long time, so I completely forgot that this one had ETCS built into it. Clip for 85 soon. There we go. So let's just check it up to 85. There you go. There's a shot of the outside of the train. Actually, I haven't even got my thumbnail yet, so I might as well just quickly do my thumbnail and show you how I have it set up on here. This looks almost there. A little bit low on the exposure, a little bit high on the saturation. That's good. That's good. And then there we go, that's good. That's a good shot. So ready for the thumbnail, which that will be. There we go, so we are getting close to the station. Our first station stop of Emmenbrook. Yes, over this bridge. As another train passes by. And then we'll just use our electronic brakes in order to bring the train speed down. Okay, so we've already slightly overshot. Oops. Right, let's get the doors open. Technically all the doors are fully accommodated, so we haven't done too badly. Are those solar panels on top? No, I think those are aircon vents. Obviously we are powered by a pantograph, so... Right, look, the doors. Let's go. So... And since we are basically just one-handling it, I can literally just do that and away we go. Yeah, so most drivers will use the brake for the electric brake for these. The train brakes if like you need to stop like really rapidly. But anyways, let's proceed on. Up this hill we go. We'll be clear for 9 mile an hour running, but I'm not going to go 90 because we are literally on the verge of a station, so yeah. Right, in we come into Emmenberg Kazar. Coming in about 15 seconds behind schedule, but I never hurt anyone. Let's open the doors. Yeah, so this is using ETCS level 1 in this game, whereas when we're in the Simra, we're using ETCS level 2. Right, lock the doors, let's go. Bring that to the neutral position, wait for the bond, let's go. Next stop is Rothenburg-Dorf. Yeah, so this one's like quite an often stopper, so... we can just increase our cruise control up to 90 kilometers an hour. Alright, anyways, here we come into Rothenburg. So I'm unsure of how fast the maximum permitted speed on this route is. I will admit I have not checked, but we seem to be doing alright so far. We haven't had an ETCS trip, so that's good to know. Here we are, so... But yeah, we seem to be doing alright so far. I mean, I do like this route. It's one of the Swedish routes, I think. I think it is. Let me check. Yes. Oh no, it's Switzerland. No. I wonder I did take geography for GCSE, but I did not cover where places were in the world. Yes, right. Anyways, here we go. Next stop is Rothenburg in about 2 kilometers. And we're going to be able to go up to 110 kilometers an hour very shortly. There we go. So increase the cruise control up to 110. I will say that that ETCS initialization procedure did not have the right sound to it, because it doesn't do like the full alarm tone. It literally just does a bump bump and then you acknowledge, just to prove that the train's active. That is what it is, just might be a bit of TSW logic. Yeah. Right, anyways, coming into Rothenburg very shortly. Okay. There we go. So we will get slowing down into Rothenburg station. Yes. And also another news, we should have heard some more about the Cargo Line Volume 5 DLC from when this thing releases. However, I am currently recording this on Tuesday, and this video is due to go out on Thursday, so I don't have the information to hand. All I know that it uses Class 20s, it's nuclear, and it should layer on to the Riviera Line, West Coast Main Line, the West Coast Main Line routes. And when I say routes, because there's now 3 of them. It is London to Milton Keynes, Birmingham to Crewe, and Preston Carlisle. But yes. There we go. Right, and we are actually cleared up for 120 already, so I will just open it up to 120. Close the doors. Next up is Sempart Neunkirch. Oh. I'm completely butchering the station name, so if there's any people from Switzerland in the chat watching this, I said in the chat, not even live. May do another live at some point. Need to try and decide when, but there we go. Right. Go, so let's get to our next station. We're about 4 kilometers out, and I believe this is potentially one of the fastest sections on the route in terms of permitted speed. Right, anyway, so 3.5 kilometers to go. as we speed along through the country, countryside. Well, we've had a pretty clear run so far with no ETCS speed reductions. However, obviously, we are going to believe at the fastest point. Nope, there's an even faster section according to the track monitor that we can go to, 125. There we go, so we'll continue proceeding on. Right, so we will get slowing down. Oh my word, we can actually go up to 160. Okay, so seems like this might be a pretty quick route. Oh my word, I've just chucked in an emergency, haven't I? Oops. Here's the thing, I don't know how to disengage the emergency braking system on this train. So, I guess we'll keep it an emergency. Okay, so now we've got it down to emergency. Are you going to let me go? No, you are not. Why are you not going to let me go? Right, let me chuck you into that. So, neutral. Do I need to restart the train? Okay. Turn the train off. Turn it back on again. Oh! That is one of those ways that you would use the train brake. Good to know. Right, anyways, let's proceed into the station. So, in order to reset the emergency braking, you actually have to use the train brake. Good to know. Right, anyways, let's speed into Sunpack Newinkunch. We might actually even remain on schedule, which would be lovely. Yeah, there you go. So, I've done it again. There we go, right. I know we're not fully accommodated, but... Right, let me just take you out of emergency. You to there, you to there, to clear the warning. Alright. Okay, and close the doors. Put some power in. And the next station is Notwell. There we go. So now we're clear for 125 kilometer an hour. So we will stick that up to 125 on the V-soil, just to say that we can go faster. I think the V-soil was like your speed limiter or cruise control. There we go. Right, there we go. We'll continue proceeding on. Come on, game. Thank you. Probably because I forgot to free cache this one. which I basically just jumped on to make sure the routes all worked and we got decent frame rates, which we do on this. So yes, it's all cool. Right, we'll get us 160. Right. 2 kilometers to go till we get to Notwell Station. I'm gonna start breaking out this signal, methinks. As soon as we pass the signal, put a bit of braking on. Put a bit more in, put a bit more in. Put a bit more in. Put a bit more in. Are we going to overshoot? Hopefully not. No, we'll manage looking at the speed we're going now. Yes, here we are. Yes, here we are at Notwell Station. Let's open the doors. You know, I could probably do this headless with the ETCS, although I'll probably miss all the stations. Which is why I like to have the track monitor. Yeah. Shut up. Thank you. There we go. So yes, we are currently in ETCS level 1, which is, I believe, at maximum supported on this line. Hello. How are you? You going on my train? Are you? Not going to try and jump into my cab, are you? No? Okay. That's pretty interesting way that the windows open. It's almost like someone could potentially jump in. Right, anyways, so... And then after this we call it Oberkirk, and then we run to Sursee. Right, let's up the doors. Release the brake, and give us some power. The next station stop is Oberkirk. Oh heck, oh heck, oh heck. We need to... Oh. Yes. Okay, we just... That was called me just checking my phone with a notification, and then of course I completely missed the station. Oh, that was fun. There we go. Right, let's take you out of emergency. Put you into, take you out. Good. Speed. Oh, there you go. The ETCS has kicked in. So as you can see, the permitted speed hook is already going down for the end of the route. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to try and follow it the best that I can. So yes. So just as explained in the SimRail video, follow it as best you can. I'll try to stop at the station this time. There we go. Yes, we're going all the way down to nothing. And then we will get stopped. And here we are at Sursee. And we'll lock the doors. Can actually just lock the train up. So neutral, pop you back to your normal position, take out your key. So it's telling us to open and close the doors, even though the doors are locked. So I'm just going to open and close them again. And close them again. The game's not registering that the doors are closed. Oh, probably will in a second. We're probably running nice and early, which is nice. But yeah, we'll just shut the train down. Oh, the question is, oh, that. I forgot to flick some switches earlier. Oops. There you go. So, gold medal, nice. We skipped a station, annoyingly, but yeah, that's fun. Anyways, thank you very much for watching this video today. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff, and catch you in the next one. Cheers.